Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of one March of the Machines draft. About to fire it off here, get in there. Let's take a look at our rare, let's take a look at our uncommons, see what archetypes we can try this time around. Okay. Rare is Doomscar Warrior. 4 mana, 4/3. It's got backup 1. It's got trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, look at that many cards from the top of your library or may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it in your hand. Well, that seems pretty excellent. It's also got trample, which is really nice. And you can deal it to battles, no less. So let's look at our uncommon. Surge of Salvation. You and permanents you control gain hexproof. Prevent all damage that black or red sources would deal to creatures you control this turn. That's like a ridiculously strong card in limited, I feel like. Sandstalker Moloch, I played this before. This is a great uncommon. 3 mana, 4/2 flash, and then you even get another card on top of that if you're playing against blue-black decks. Really good. Invasion of Varan, I've played that. Good card. I mean, I'm fine taking the rare here. Backup's a great ability. Trample with that ability is really good. Put backup on something and potentially get a creature land right off the bat. I like that. Or just get a 4 mana 5/4 trample. A lot of value there. Like I said, Invasion of Varan is good. Zada I have not played, but if you have enough combat tricks, I could see that being good. All right, follow-up pick. Gyruda, so 6 mana, 6/6. Starting deck contains only cards with even mana values. Well, we could potentially make this our companion based on what we currently have. When it enters, each player mills 4. Put a creature card with an even mana value from among the milled cards onto the battlefield under your control. That's really strong, actually. Otherwise, in green, we just have Timberland Ancient. Another rare. Ooh. Well, Doomscar Warrior only survives this if it backs up itself, but that's probably fine. So this is like a sort of a board wipe sort of thing. Joyful Storm Sculptor. This is good too. You get multiple bodies and some convoke value. Glistening Deluge is huge value too. I mean, Gyruda is pretty incredible. You get 8 shots to res a creature. I feel like Gyruda is more exciting than Invasion. Neither of them necessarily are playable with our first pick. And this, you know, I think Gyruda is the right pick because it's blue or black. So more options. More deck options. All right, Fire Song and Sunspeaker. 6 mana, 4/6. Red instant and sorcery spells you control have lifelink. Whenever a white instant or sorcery spell causes you to gain life, Fire Song and Sunspeaker deals 3 damage to target creature or player. That's a pretty cool card. Once again, completely far away from anything else we're doing here. But to be perfectly honest, there's nothing super crazy good in the other color options here. Order of the Mirror is a great card. Just a very solid 2-drop with good upside. I mean, I could just take this. This is a great card. If you get red instants and sorceries that deal damage, obviously, or if you get white instants or sorceries that gain life. I mean, are there a lot of them? I don't actually know. Maybe there's not enough to justify it. I feel like I'm not giving up much for it. That's not true. I am giving up an Order of the Mirror, which is legitimately a good card, but I'm going to take the rare over it because it's more exciting. City on Fire. Well, I think this card is actually good. It's just we're not going to be able to accommodate, you know, the rest of our deck and make that work. But this is it's a strong card. Chances are you're going to pay much less than 8 mana for it, too. And if a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple. I mean, this is a big-time finisher. Triple damage is going to end the game real quick. It is 3 red, though. I mean, based on what I currently have, it seems like just keep taking rares? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Let's see. I think I'm going to take the City on Fire because it's exciting. It's probably a trap card because it is expensive, but I love Convoke. And if you're paying 5 mana for this effect, you should probably feel pretty good. We'll see. Okay, so now we have Merciless Repurposing, which is playable removal, but expensive. Another Order to the Mirror, that's good. In red, all we have is Beamtown Beatstick, which actually isn't that bad in this deck because we've got some expensive things we need to cast. But there's Storm the Seed Core in green. Still potentially could be green, red, splash, white. We'd lose the Gyruda, but we'd still possibly stick with the Firesong and Sunspeaker. But Firesong and Sunspeaker is a lot worse when you don't actually have white instants or sorceries that gain you life so you can deal damage to things. That's true. Storm the Seed Core is good. I think I'm going to take it. Could be wrong. But, I mean, I have Doomscar Warriors still as well, so... so this comes in, you bounce something. Dune Shaper, technically, you know, playable. Some red stuff here. Could take up the back, could get the backup card. It's got First Strike, that's not bad. Burning Sun's Fury, it's cool that it's got Convoke so you can cast it for free, but I don't know if that's what I'm looking for here. Otherwise, Atrax's Fall, I guess, lets you destroy battles, if that's your thing. Since we're like all 4 and 6 drops, maybe, sadly, well, I could take Ryab. We don't have any enchantments or equipment yet, but I feel like we're more likely, honestly, I feel like we're more likely the green-red plan. I'm going to take the Historian. Okay. Shatter the Source. Certainly playable removal, because it's got Convoke. Says 6 mana, but chances are you're going to pay a lot less to blow things up with it. Ramosian Greatsword. Well, it's got Convoke. Everything is like, it's got Convoke. Oh, maybe it is playable. This card is actually not bad. Both a good blocker and a good attacker. But I could see taking Shatter the Source. The problem is we're going to need some actual cheap stuff at some point, or we're going to have problems. Could take Halo Hopper, too. Really unexciting card. I'm going to take Shatter the Source and get cheaper removal here. I mean, it feels like, kind of feels like red's open. All right, well, Finn the Fangbearer sure looks a lot better when you have 1/2 drop cards. So maybe we just take it now. We don't have anything else with Death Touch, but it doesn't really matter. Giving it Trample with Death Touch is nice. I mean, just a 2-mana 1/3 Death Touch is pretty good. It's going to block reasonably well. Fertilid's Favor is actually kind of nice, too. More for the +1/+1 counter deck. But that's no problem. And then there's Searing Barb, which is playable removal, too. Totally. But I'm going to take Finn the Fangbearer, make sure we get enough early game going here. Alright, so it does feel like red's open, which is good. I can take the dude that transforms, but I have to pay 2 life for that. Which, based on how slow we are, I don't know if that's what I want. Or I can take Rouse Reinforcements, which is typically, I think, what we just want. Because we have City on Fire. This is a Convoke set. 2 bodies. I think this is just a fantastic card in multiple archetypes. It's cheap. Gives you multiple bodies for Storm the Seed Core. Gives you multiple bodies for all your Convoke stuff. Definitely worth it. We'll take it. Coming in hot. So this is a combat trick. Flywheel Racer, playable. Might take the Prankster now. As I said, not great that we have to pay to transform it, but Flywheel Racer, this card is nothing to write home about. I mean, I guess it does fix. We'll just take the Prankster, I think. The Racer, I feel like, goes later. I could be wrong. Order of the Mirror should not still be here, though. This card is way too good to be going pick 11, I think. I'll just take it, because we, I guess, have a Gyruda. I don't know. Burning Sun's Fury. I love Aerial Boost, but sadly, well, I'm not going to play Burning Sun's Fury, am I? No, there's no way I play Burning Sun's Fury. I guess somehow, if I end up in white, seems highly unlikely. Beamtown Boons Beatstick, on the other hand, might just take. I can take the Heal Slasher here. It's got backup. That's not bad. So, I mean, I think we're right to be in red. Unfortunately, I don't know about our second color yet. Pylon. So this is instant speed, black removal with Convoke. Really good. Get a lot of abilities with that card. This card's cool if you have Into the Battlefield abilities. It's more of a constructed card. Well, this lets us gain life. Wait, this is only instants and sorceries, though? Dang. So it doesn't even work with this. You get to draw a card off of this too. Gain 4, draw a card, and you get... Wow, that actually is pretty good. Jeez. No good green. I guess Overgrown Pest is playable. You get some value out of it. This is a very unexciting pack 1. I mean, we're not necessarily... You know what? I'm actually going to take Pylon. I don't care enough about an Overgrown Pest. Green might not work out. We still have Gyruda, so we could be black-red. Totally could be black-red, especially when we're immediately past a black rare. That's pretty good, probably. Whenever this creature deals common damage to a player or battle, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. What? All right. Well, I guess we just go down this path now. Probably play red-black. Another Beamtown Beatstick. We're going to need cheap stuff to make this work. Hopefully get the Informant back. But, all right, fine. Red-black, I'll do it. What else is good in here? Failed Conversion is actually not great, but playable. Expensive. Esho's Doombringer, I don't mind. You know, like both of those are pretty relevant abilities. Glistening Deluge, I think, is just good. There's times where this is just going to be a huge blowout against certain decks. But I'm taking the rare there. Ooh, and then immediately get another one. So, I mean, I think we just take it. It doesn't even... Well, it's got Infect, though, so it doesn't actually deal combat damage. That's important. But it also regenerates, which is pretty important, too. It takes 3 hits to kill your opponent with it. But the fact that it regenerates and you can give it haste, I mean, that's pretty excellent. So we're just going to play, you know, every 5-drop you could possibly imagine. I guess that's our plan. All right. Let's get rid of this. We're going to need some actual cheap stuff at some point, but hey, it'll come, right? Hopefully, maybe, possibly. All right, taking Skitherix. We're just the most expensive aggro deck known to man. That's all we're doing. Okay, so at least we take Timurit now and get a 2-drop. That can potentially gain us some life. Otherwise, Mauler to find swamps that we probably need. Ren's Resolve is playable. Sailback. 5-mana 3/4 can gain haste or destroy artifacts and enchantments. Just take Timurit and be okay with it. Hopefully find what we need along the way here. 2-mana Flash. Enters attached to a creature you control. Creature gains indestructible. I see. So it's like a combat trick that's also an equipment. That's not bad. Unfortunately, we are far away from where we need to be here to make a reasonable deck. I could play 3-color as well, but both of our green cards are double green. I don't love that. Jeez. I think I'm just going to take this and hope that this plan comes together and we find cheap stuff at some point. All right. So could take Karsus Depth Guard, 3-mana 4/3 defender. So if I pump it, it can attack or block. Otherwise, it's just like a blocker. Well, we don't have any 3-drops yet, so I guess I could do that. Corrupted Conviction. I don't have great number of things to sacrifice right now. Jeez, this is a great card for the +1/+1 counter deck. We saw the Kami too for that. But I mean, we got to come up with a plan here. I could take the... Yeah, maybe we just take the Gorilla, because it can at least attack without getting pumped. It's not a great blocker, but it has evasion. Render Inert. So I guess this can take care of battles and draw you a card too. Another Heal Slasher. Another Battle Fan. Vat Keeper. I mean, it's a good card. We don't have any fixing, though. Jeez. We've got a lot of work to do with this deck. My goodness. I think I'll take the Render Inert. I don't really need it, but I'm going to try it. This is tough. We're not seeing what we need here. All right, I'll take the Prankster because we absolutely need this card. We can't find early cards here. I mean, our late game is stacked, but our early game is abysmal. So I can actually take Dreadship. I don't love it, but or I take Rugged Highlands and still potentially splash green. But with all this, with triple red and double black, I don't think it's happening. Dreadship is probably fine, not great. 2 bodies in 1. Or I take Aetherborn because it's got lifelink. Problem is, well, I'm actually going to take Aetherborn. We only have 1 4-drop anyway, so I think... Oh, good. We got Informant back. Well, this is a huge pickup for us because we're not really doing much in terms of early, and if we want to realistically play our expensive stuff, we're going to need it. I'll take the Doombringer. That brings us to 3 5-drops. We actually... I thought we had more... A little heavier than I realized, but... Alright, I'm going to take the Mauler here because this is actually a good card to get. We don't need another Slasher, and potentially getting a second Swamp or just more lands in general could be important. Alright, I guess we'll take Invasion. I doubt I play this, but just in case I need it. Conviction looks a little more playable now. We could do it. Battle Fan, probably not, but consider it. Vorinclex, huh? 5 mana, 6/6 Trample Reach, enter, search for 2 forests, put them in your hand. Then you can exile it, return it as transformed. Mill 10. Put 2 creature cards from among the milled cards onto the battlefield. Distribute 7 counters. Wow. I mean, that's a lot of value, but not doing it. Jury. So we're on colors for it. 2 mana, 1/1. Whenever you sack a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Not bad. And it's a 2-drop. I think we just, don't have Sacrifice in this deck. Wish I did. Do I have any Sacrifice? Probably not. I'm going to take it just because, at worst, it's a 2 mana 1/1 that deals damage equal to its power to any target, so could be okay. Wow. Gulta and Maverin. There's a big dude. Aetherblade Agent. Well, there's a good card. Oh, yeah. This is a great card, too. Yeah. Mountain Cycler's playable if I need it. I like the Scrounger, but easy agent here. Just get cheap Death Touch because we need it. Dragon Recycler's not bad. You don't have to do it sorcery speed, so another Kami of Whispered Hopes. This card is so strong. Alright. I mean, we've got good rares here. Are we going to be able to put this together? Hopefully. Harried Artisan's not a bad card. Once again, I have to pay 2 life to transform it. It does have haste, and it's at least a 2/3. And I think we probably still need more creatures. Well, we're at 15, I guess. I'll take it. I think it's a fine card. I think I like it more than Scrounger, just because this can turn into a flying haste creature, which is pretty good for the low cost of 6 mana. It's expensive, but otherwise it's 3 mana in 2 turns, which isn't bad. We'll see if I can afford to pay all that life, because... Yeah, Volcanic Spite. Well, there's a good pickup. Otherwise, Skittering Surveyor would be good, but I think cheap removal that makes your card quality of your hand better. Pretty nice. That's cool, too. So, Traumatic Revelation, probably playable as well, but not over Volcanic Spite. And Skittering Surveyor, I would both take and play in here. Really excellent card, particularly for this format with Convoke. Get the land and then get a nice little Convoke body. But taking Spite. Final Flourish. So sack an artifact or creature. Target creature gets -2/-2 until in turn if this spell is kicked. Wow, that's actually playable. Yeah. Tetsuko's a great card. Another chance to get Render Inert. But I'll take this. I haven't even seen this one yet. So that's cool. Kill Spell Plus. Zada. Well, I don't think we have a lot of instant sorceries that target things. Could take Etch Familiar. I think this card's fine. Fine, not amazing. Cheap enough and potentially drains. Decent blocker. Probably decent attacker. Another chance to get Scrounger. What's unsealed in Necropolis? So each player mills 3, return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. That's actually a good effect. I like that. 2 creatures back is big time value, especially when you're getting flooded. And we probably have enough creatures. Even though I like the Scrounger, I'll take Unseal. I think that's a good effect in limited. Wow, Glistening Deluge. This is really good. But I might take another Final Flourish. This also kills a lot of our guys, unfortunately. A lot of 1/1s. But, I mean, against green, it's like one-sided board wipe. But I'll take another Final Flourish, because this is also good. In response to your removal spell, I'll sack it and give something -6/-6 for 2 mana instant speed. That's pretty good. All right, Javelineer. It's a totally good card. I just don't know if we have space for it, because we have too many good things. Could take the Recycler. It's another 2-drop. Totally fine card. Well, good news. I was pretty worried we didn't end up with enough good stuff, but we have more than enough good things in this deck. So Mirrodin Avenged is playable, especially when you have little turds like Nezumi Informant and Rouse Informants that you don't care losing. Coming in hot, probably don't need it. We have a lot of cuts to make, but that's a great problem to have when you're doing a full-fledged pivot midway through Pack 2. Or at end of Pack 2. I don't even remember where exactly it was. But we have Gyruda as well. So we're not going to be able to do the full value Gyruda. But that's not a big deal. No big deal. We'll make this work. We'll make this work. Alright. So we can't do the companion. Because is it creatures or is it all things? Only cards with even mana, so that's not going to happen. So we have a lot of cuts to make, a lot of expensive things in here, but that's just fine. Do I want to play a 6 mana, exile a creature, incubate 3? That is very expensive. We can cut creatures first, probably at least 4. Let's get rid of Beat Stick. I don't think it's a bad card, but I just don't think we need it. And I don't think we need the fan. Let's get rid of Render Inert. Not a bad card, we just don't have space for it. I kind of like Flitting Gorilla. We have enough pretty impressive creatures where I think that's going to work out well for us. Do I want to play the Doombringer and the Javelineer? I may not need them, because we're already rocking a lot of expensive stuff. I probably don't need the Mauler either. Like, it's nice to get the Swamp fixing, but we're probably good on expensive stuff. And we have to find cuts here. I don't know if we need the Heal Slasher either. This is more of like a, well, 4 mana, 3/4 first strikes. Really not bad, but Or 4 mana, 3/3 lifelink. Both fine. I think the Mauler can go. I feel like this is too expensive. I've already got my Shatter the Source, so 3 more creature cuts probably. So maybe the Javelineer and the Doombringer, because we don't even have battles in here anyway, do we? And then that still leaves us, you know, rare, mythic, rare. We're good on top end. So we're at 16 creatures. I think I want to keep Jury, but did we figure it out? Oh, we do have sack, yeah. Okay, because we have the Recycler now at least. Okay. Oh, and we have Final Flourish. All right. Yeah, we actually have some. And we have Corrupting Conviction. All right. Probably keep it. We'll see. I only have to make 4 more cuts. So maybe I'll cut the Heal Slasher, even though... Would I rather do the Heal Slasher or the Consuming Aetherborn? Probably the Aetherborn will be more valuable, because we have some flyers in here. So giving backup and lifelink, getting that in some fatties. I'd rather have the lifelink with the fatties. Deals damage to creatures in the form of... So do I still gain... Does lifelink with Infect work? Because it deals damage in the form of damage dealt by a creature planeswalker, and this deals its damage in the form of poison counter. So I think it still works. I could probably just take a few seconds to figure it out, but all right, I'm going to get rid of Traumatic Revelation just because it's something that I can get rid of and not feel bad. Unseal the Necropolis. I think I still like that, but I am going to have to figure out some cuts here. So technically we have 16 creatures if I count Informants, which I do. Timoret, it is a little color intensive, and we don't really have that much devotion, but so it's kind of a hard to cast 2 mana 2/2, but can potentially gain us some life, so maybe I keep it around. And I guess get rid of some opponent's graveyard stuff. Yeah. A lot of graveyard stuff. Let's get rid of Invasion of Eldraine. I don't need this. And then that leaves us with 16 creatures. So I could make my last cut a creature if I wanted to. Could be the Trailblazing Historian. Not a bad card, but I probably don't need the haste. That's true. It's often just going to be a 2 mana 1/3 in here. Because we're not really aggro. I feel like we're value. We either win off this, we win off this, win off this. We win off our expensive stuff. We don't win off our cheap stuff. So we're going for more of like a win War of Attrition style of a deck here. So I think that means we want stuff that's good in the mid to late. Like, you know, Timoret, where that extra life gain might actually make a difference. Or Jury, which even if you're not sacking things, just maybe holds back a couple X1s. Or Unseal the Necropolis to get value out of your graveyard. Or Etch Familiar. Like good defensive creatures, I think, are what we're looking for. So, alright. More black. Wow, twice as much black than red, huh? But I agree, 9/8 is fine. Ultimately, kind of an odd deck. We ended up with really good rares, but I'm going to survive long enough to get to them, so let's see if we can do that. It's going to be tough to cast City on Fire with the lack of red things we have. We ended up with very little red. City on Fire is going to be tough to cast. I mean, we can pay for the colorless part, but getting the red would make the actual red mana we need a little easier to cast, but this will have to do. All right, we'll run it like this. We'll see you around 1. You know what's kind of cool is I mean, is it just straight kill with Skitherix? Because you deal 12 poison? I think it does. We'll find out. Maybe. Alright, we'll see you round 1. Okay, round 1, we'll keep this. This hand is just fine. Oh yeah, Rouse Reinforcements is great for our Convoke card. Our red Convoke card. It's nice. Ooh. They actually have Umari, huh? So each non-land card in your starting deck shares a card type. Wow. They have all Phyrexian vampires, or what? That's pretty cool. So I think we want to start her off with Reinforcements, probably. Does that mean they're all creatures? Or am I not reading this right? I don't know. So I'm going to do the agent, because then I can transform it next turn. If I get in for 2, they can smash back for 1, so I don't think we'll do that. Alright. So now we can kill Umori. And I think I will. I can wait though too, but they get the reduced cost because they're naming creatures, so maybe not. We'll do this. at Archpriest of Shadows we can get from our graveyard, so nothing yet. So their whole deck is creatures. They're just running an all creature deck. Huh. I mean, it's not bad. Oh, good. I can get stuff back with that. Because this can't be blocked at creature's power 2 or less, so I'm not going to be able to do that. I guess we commit. It's not a trade I love, but a trade I have to make. I can get it back with Unseal, so I'm alright with it. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to block, so I think we want to do it. Nice. So we're at 5 now. Alright. So do the Archpriest. No block with the... Oh, whoops. Guess I should have read the Incubate card here. Oh, wait. It gets Death Touch. Shoot, never mind. So they... Good thing I attacked then. And I don't have to worry about combat tricks or removal. So that's good. I mean, it's a big cost to do a companion. Nothing but creatures in your deck is a big cost. I think. I think I block here because of Unseal. It's just, I don't take 5 damage. I kill their dude. I get my dude back. It just seems worth it to me. I want to be able to cast Timurit, or Aetherblade Agent, so we'll do Unseal. And we'll get Archpriest, and I think I'd still rather have Aetherblade. I can trade my 1/1 token for theirs, so okay. So they'll get creature out of it, which is fine. Sure. So we can do Archpriest. So I can actually Volcanic Spite. The Ichor Drinker. But then I can't do the Mountain if I don't have to put a card from my hand down either, though. So basically, I should do Volcanic Spite on the Ichor Drinker. And then go land Archpriest. And then attack both of these. I get to res. Guess we can get Timurit. Currently will have 1, 2, 3 extra toughness plus itself, so it'll be 5 toughness. Plus we can gain life off of it. That ultimately is probably worth it. There's a lot of things we can gain life off of right now. Lose Corrupted Conviction, not the end of the world. They're doing really good for a deck that's all creatures. I'm like, oh, that's what? What? They're gonna be able to res something good if I do that, huh? Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, they've got the advantage right now. Just it's pretty ridiculous. And I was tapped out, so I couldn't even use Timurit. They would have immediately gotten value. Jeez. Oh, whoops. I forgot to use Timurit to get rid of their graveyard shenanigan. Alright, well at least I can do it now. Oh, I should have buffed the agent. Yeah. Oh, I still would have lost because they have the Death Touch, dude. So I have to stop the Death Touch, dude. Which makes this tricky. Oh, they're just attacking with that. Well. Well, I can make it so they can't get anything back with Archpriest. That's true. That's true. So that's probably fine. Okay, that works. Can we still get creatures back from our graveyard? Maybe, but maybe I can just get rid of a creature I don't care about. I kind of care about a lot of these. But maybe I'll just get 1 extra life and get rid of the... I kind of want the Aetherborn now. Well... Or did I already use all my graveyard shenanigans? I can't remember. I'm going to try and just get the extra life here. This could be wrong. Nice one. I mean, looking like we're going to lose to the all-creature deck. Kind of depressingly here. We need to top deck our bombs. And they have the mana for it too, huh? Bummer. Okay. There we go. So 3 hits. It's the first time I've played against a companion that actually was the companion. And I mean, it came down to one of our, you know, many rares that we have, but we had to go pretty deep into the deck to find the crazy good rares. I guess that's not true. We had the Archpriest. That's one of our better rares. But, you know, we didn't have the triple damage one. We didn't have the Gyruda would have been pretty nuts. I guess we did empty graveyards for a Gyruda, but we would have gotten back... I guess we just would have been able to get back, like... I guess it depends on what we milled, but... We wouldn't have been able to get back this. It's even creatures only. So, I don't know if opponents like angry, DC, or what, but we'll see. Alright, opponent angry, disconnected. We got the victory. We'll see for the next one. Alright, it's a good hand. Prankster into Gorilla. Not bad. And this mills, too. It's actually nice synergy with this. Oh, whoops. Maybe I should have played the... black mana first, huh? Yeah. It's okay. No big deal. Hopefully we get something huge that we can res with Archpriest. That would be pretty sweet. Oh, you want to deal 1 so I can deal you 2? You got it. What a deal. Alright, creature. Oh, it has to die to mill. Wait, yeah, it's only when it dies. Okay, never mind. For some reason I thought it came in and milled. They gonna kill it? That would be good, actually. Ooh, well, double strike, dude. Alright, well, Prankster looks a lot better now. That's the best use of mana, and we can get in for 5. I think we'll probably do that. Nothing in the graveyard for Archpriest value, unfortunately. But we do get a 4/4 Death Touch, at least. We have 2 die value guys. That's kind of cool. Oh. So they can look at 3. Get a land, okay. Hopefully we mill some creatures to res here. Ooh. We got Harried Artisan and another Prankster. Okay. So I can draw one of these. Do I want to exile Gorilla and get one of those back? I can. And then get the other one back. So I can basically exile this, get the Prankster back. Then on my turn, because it's going to go on my deck, and then I draw it, and then I play Archpriest, and then I attack with Goremonger. And I get back Artisan from the graveyard to the battlefield. Seems pretty good. Yeah. Nice. What do you do? At the beginning of your end step, exile a non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard. Create a 3/2 red and white. Wow. They have 2 cards left. Oh, it has to be a non-land, though. Creature. Okay. Sacrifice the spirit. Choose target card exiled with Quintorius. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Wow. So they can recast Warcrafting? It's pretty sweet. It's good value. What do I want to do? So 6 mana. Can recast it too, huh? If that spell would put it on the bot. So I see. So they can't like continuously do it, but it's still really good. So I can transform the Artisan. And I can play Timurit. And I can attack with Archpriest too. So maybe I attack with Archpriest. And I can play Timurit plus Prankster and then still use Timurit too if I want. I mean, they don't have a great block here. Okay, so now I can do Timurit, and then they can't create a spirit. So I can do Timurit plus Prankster, and I can still use Timurit here. I want to stop on their second main. Because I don't want them to be able to exile and get more spirits. Okay, so they're doing it to get back the war calling. You can do it without paying costs too, which is really good. I guess they got a land out of it. I guess that's good. Huh. 3/3 flyer. Okay. It's got vigilance too, it's nice. Hmm. Huh. Maybe it would have been better to leave the mana up again, but well, at least it's just a bunch of creatures. I guess that worked out. Oh, Informant, and they have one card left? Oh, good. Happy to see that. No, it's just a land. Alright, well, whatever. Whatever. Could have actually attacked with Etched Familiar too, I guess. That's true. Hmm. Second red here at 7. They're at 4. So if I pay the 4 for this, I can only use Timrit once. Can they use this whenever? So they only get the. They don't have any other spirits, right? No. So I can transform Prankster. They do have one card in hand. So transform Prankster. I'm at 7. So if I pay the 3, I can actually do it. I can use Timrit twice. I think I like this more. So we'll smash like this. Yeah. Mostly because I think the Goremonger's pretty good here. They're going to have to sack some stuff. And they have to block some stuff. They have to sack some stuff, they have to block some stuff, and it puts them in a pretty awkward spot. Alright. Well, I feel good about that. Alright. See you for the next one. Hey, we got the combo this time. Jury plus Dreg Recycler. Guess that's cool. I mean, you still, you know, have to actually sack something. It's not like you get pure value from sacking. Let's remember to try and play black mana first. Not that it makes any difference with this hand, because if we drew Timuret or Swamp, it wouldn't work out anyway. But I might be willing to trade a Dreg Recycler for a Blade Master. I mean, there's nothing I want to really sack in this hand. Little ramp project, huh? I think I would make this trade because I have the Etched Familiar anyway, and I can get Recycler back at any point. I don't have anything I really want to sack in the hand anyway, so that's fine. All right, Etched Familiar versus Flitting Gorilla now, huh? Guess I'd rather have the flyer with die value. It's a great card. Which is why I'm going to spite it immediately. Try to, at least. Oh, good. I couldn't save it. To be honest, I kind of want to keep all these cards. So, you know you got a good hand when you got 4 cards in hand and you don't even need to use your Volcanic Spite. That's cool. Do you only play Skitherix when you can give it haste? No. No, I don't think that's the case. I think if you can untap with it and regenerate it, you're looking pretty good too. Plus we can get it back with Flitting Gorilla as well, so. I can trade here. I don't really care about trading here. I think it's fine. But I might just take it, I guess. It's probably okay too. I'm gonna play the Skitherix. I guess I'll actually keep the thing back because we're probably gonna win through poison now. You know? So if we're winning through poison, there's really no reason to there's really no reason to keep trying to deal damage. Oh, it's just a... What is it? Just a 10-10, huh? What else does it have? Can vote. Oh, it's got Trample. It's got Ward. Cool. Well, that seems like a really strong card. 10 whole damage, huh? Jeez. I mean, I guess I can block it. I'm certainly not going to race it and win. Sheesh. 3-turn clock, and they've got us on a pretty easy 2-turn clock. So if I do Etched Familiar, I can still regenerate Skitherix, so I guess we'll do that. Doesn't have reach, right? No. Okay. I mean, I can keep it back to kill it too. Maybe we do that. Ooh, beautiful. Just casual 10-10 into a... Nice. Greatest power. Look at that. Just another 10-10 attacker. Jeez. My opponent's got to feel so cool. I know I would feel cool if I was my opponent. It's just like the coolest thing ever. Let's see. 4, 7, 8, 9. I have to actually block with all 4 in order to kill it, sadly. awesome to be my opponent. It's gotta feel so cool. Can't even get Imperiosaur back. 7 mana. How sad. Wow, literal miss? What a bummer. What a huge bummer. Literal miss, huh? Wow. Alright, well. You got it, pal. Not meant to be, I guess. Get to go bomb thing into bomb thing. I miss on Gyruda. Well, I mean, you only get to look at... You only get it from those 4 milled. Or 8 milled. Well, we milled 8 cards and I missed. I guess I should feel a little bummed about that, but... Cool. Alright. See you for the next one. Alright. I think this is a slam dunk mulligan, actually. I mean, we do have Volcanic Spite. It's a pretty bad hand. I think we're going to keep it. So we'll ditch probably Mirrodin Avenged when we kill something with Spite. I mean, at this point we just kill that. I don't want him gaining life. We need to find something more here, so we'll ditch that. Hey, there you go. Hey, we're at Skither X mana. That's cool. Ooh, 2 bodies. 2 bodies better than 1, as it turns out. So, jam this dude. So, I think we jam Skitherix now. Just make them deal with it. If I waited a turn, I could have given it haste. That's true. But I have ways to get it back, too. That's the bonus. And I can also potentially kill them with City on Fire in 2 turns. Well, I mean, the good news is I can get that back. Ooh, Gyruda. Well, there's a fun one. Just go rare into rare. Did I hit something this time? Oh, thank goodness. Just a Doomscar Warrior too, huh? What did I get from mine? Oh, I think I'd much rather have this Doomscar Warrior, so we'll do that. Second attack, and they can trade with their Knights of New Coalition rather. I think we'll chill. Nice one. Ooh, nice. And a fight too? Beautiful. Beautiful. They're all attacking it? Well, I'm about to get my Skitherix back and then I win. Kind of like that plan. Well, we'll find out if that whole City on Fire thing works, huh? Hopefully it does. Okay. Cool. Worked. Alright, see you for the next one. Alright, all black spells, just 2 red mana. We're going to maul that one. This one we'll keep. And we're probably ditching the... Jeez, we're a long ways away from the city on fire. I guess I don't need this to win, so we'll ditch the triple red super expensive Convoke card. Even though, I mean... Yeah, I think that's still the right move, to be honest. Oh, that was a good draw. Found their red mana. Oh, Depth Guard, huh? That's a cool one. So, guess we just attack with Familiar and then drop a Nezumi Informant. I can do Unseal as well. Or I can transform this. Best use of mana is one of those. Maybe we'll do best use of mana. The thing is we can miss on Unseal. That is true. And Informant's a lot less good here. I'm just going to do Unseal and hope we hit a creature. And if we don't, it's not the end of the world if I miss. So, we'll find out. We'll see what happens. Ooh, Aura God or Demigod card. What are we doing here? Hellion, huh? Cool. And then just transforms too. Spells though they have flash. Wow, cool. At least they don't have any enchantments or whatever. Let's do Unseal so we hit. Nope. Sure didn't. Just hit the lands we desperately needed, huh? Alright, we'll do Etherborn, get some lifelink going, I guess. Does this have Indestructible? Well, it doesn't have Indestructible. I guess that's good. Balduck in there too, huh? That's cool. So, I guess I can transform dude. What's this turn into? Turns into a god that has lifelink and indestructible as long as you control at least 3 other enchantments. Whenever another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Oh, that's cool. I don't know why they didn't play Helliot there. A little confusing. So, guess we'll get in with both because we're going to drop 2 creatures this turn anyway. Okay, I'm alright with that. So they can transform their dude and attack, but we can chump and at least prevent the thing from dying. They had another cut short? Alright, jeez. We can prevent them from getting it at least, so that's okay. Unless they have a pump spell. But if they have a pump spell, so be it. We're still a little ways away from Gyruda. Fortunately. They did not transform. Interestingly. Alright, Prankster and Etch Familiar. So, and then what's the ability on this? You can transform it into a big dude with dudes and abilities and stuff. Cool. Sounds good. Transforming. Okay. So spells, can cast spells though they have flash. That's pretty good. Still a ways away from all the value we need here. No tax. All right. Hey, Final Flourish. Well, there's a good one. Well, I think it's worth trying here. Otherwise, we can try and surprise to... We drew a card this turn, so they can cast something cheaper. And they have flash creatures too, so I think the best move is just Prankster and hold up Final Flourish. And wait till they tap out, and then we'll do Final Flourish and kill Heliod. Because they can flash in creatures, which I think they're probably going to do here anyway. No? Okay. Well, maybe not. Flying, Vigilance, Haste. Wow. Cool. Vigilance too, huh? Jeez. Wonder if I have to kill that instead. Actually, probably the Informant. It's something to get back from the yard. Ooh, with protection? Just, God, I'm gonna give my opponent a round of applause. Just so sexy there. Perfect mana, too. God, that's so sexy. Alright. So, can't attack, can't block. Not looking so good, guys. Just 10 damage a turn, no problem. Well, I guess we can hope to draw a mana. And then Gyruda does something, that would be nice. So, either removal or Gyruda hits something big. Otherwise, we are done, son. Yeah, classic Mythic with protection backup mana for the win. So classic. Such a classic. Let's see here. Are we going to get a creature? Are we going to hit? Are we going to miss? What are we going to get? Well, guess we get Historian. And I can give haste. I guess that's something. Nice. Buff team too. Sweet. I mean, might as well attack us, I feel like. Alright, so... sack. I guess like a Goremonger, probably. I guess they can just sack the Halberd. But whatever. I couldn't attack with that thing anyway, so... Oh, they'd rather keep the Halberd. 2 lands! Well, there you go. That's how you get there. In the interest of saving my life, my time, I'm just gonna go to the next one. We'll see you then. Alright. We're on the draw. We got a good keep here, though. Agent into Artisan. Not bad. There's a good one. Yeah, actually, Artisan Aetherborn's not bad either. A little life linking. Ooh, very nice.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll just make the trade. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do Artisan here. No attacks though. We can do a combat trick, whatever. Sure. So, really need a land here. We're gonna be in big trouble if we don't get it. Well, big trouble it is. Big trouble in Little China, I guess. So I could have Final Flourished the Agent, but didn't do that. Because now they can draw cards, but I don't know if that would have actually... Yeah, it might have been better for us. Alright, so they're drawing cards. This is going to be pretty rapid GG's, unless we can... So kill that, and ditch... Yeah, what are we ditching? Probably... Prankster, because I feel like it's not good against the token? No idea, though. Don't have a good answer for you. Still can't find that 4th land, unfortunately. Which is going to make this GG's real quick. I mean, they're playing 6 drops, and we can't hit our 4th land, so this isn't looking good. Yeah, just casual title terrors. Nope. Deck refuses. Deck seemingly just refuses to give us what we need here. So now we got a sack Flitting Gorilla. You know we're immediately going to mill 2 lands. Come on. Everyone watching this knows we're immediately going to mill 2 lands. So they'll probably counter this. They have 4 cards in hand and they're playing against, and they're playing blue. Just show me the 2 lands. Just show it to me. After they counterspell. Show me the 2 lands after they counterspell. There it is. There it is. Well, I don't want to... I need to draw land, so no. That's a cool card. Alright. Perfect draw. You know, I was just thinking when you're mana screwed, drawing a city on fire. That'd sure hit the spot, wouldn't it? My goodness. My goodness. Probably does something good, I'm guessing. Just cast an instant source from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. So that seems good. Turn your things into 4/3s. Draw a card. Oh, you can do it from any graveyard, huh? Wow. Seems like an exceptionally strong card. That's not even a rare. I think we need to prevent 4 damage here. Alright, can we get a land? Hey! Ooh, another one. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just so elegantly, just playing spell after spell. Perfect mana to boot, too. God, that's gotta feel so good. What are they gonna cast? Volcanic Spite. So then they just kill our dude, get in for 6, and then doesn't matter what I draw, I'm probably dead. Is that about right? Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Alright, what are we drawing? Hey, land! There we go. Play Skitherix, block 3/3, take 3, 4, 5, 6, lethal. Play Informant, can't cast anything else. So, alright. GG's. Ended up going 3/3. Let's do some pack one, pick ones, call it a day. Thought the deck was sweet. I really enjoyed this deck, especially since it involved like a huge pivot right in the middle of the draft. Those are my favorite. Huge pivot drafts. Alright. Let's do some pack one, pick ones. And pack one, pick one. I would take. So Scott Convoke, probably taking it. 8 mana, 7/6 flyer. Enter, search library for a card. Exile, face down, shuffle for as long as it remains exiled. You may play it. Spells you cast from exile have Convoke. Oh, that's cool. Could take it. I mean, you end up probably paying a reduced cost for a 7/6 flyer. Or you could take Saizon, Perverter of Truth. But this is kind of a weird card. I don't love that. Well, Halo Forager turned out to be pretty brutal, so I could see getting that. 3 mana, 3 power flying with more upside, not at rare. They really, man, they don't print cards like they used to. Sheesh. Real strong uncommons these days. I guess we'll take the Broodlord. I like Convoke. It seems like a fun card. You get extra cards on top of it. Renata. This card is just a brutal 4-drop. But I'd probably take the Seed Shark because I love it. It's a great card. Just really strong. Super strong limited card. So I'd take that. And then what else do we have here? Sunfall, board wipe, probably. Can't go wrong with a board wipe. Especially one that gives you a win con on top of it. Thrill Seeker, 3-mana, 1/1 backup 2, sack this creature, deals damage equal to its power to any target. That's cool. Yeah, that seems like a fun card. Good rare. Not that many backup 2s either, as it turns out. Intercessor's a cool card. I do like that. Probably the best one of that cycle. Give things Cascade. Yeah, let's just go Thrill Seeker. It seems like a fun card. Warcrafting. Yep, we saw this. This card's great. So, kill spell for pretty good cost. They can also blow up battles. X cards of your library. Excess damage dealt, and you get just a free card. You can play it. Only this turn, but still, that's good. So, at worst, you maybe get a land and you can play it. That's good. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.